Clark Bartram was not my first choice to play Batman. Originally, Sylvester Stallone was supposed to play Batman in Batman Dead End.
Yeah, that's cool. That's hot.
My lawyer at the time, a wonderful woman by the name of Libra Keene, she says, well, you know, John, her husband, he plays golf with Sylvester Stallone. Why don't you go talk to him? And I remember looking, I mean, I'm a huge Rocky fan. Huge. Like Stallone, like grew up with that, right? She goes, bring up, you know, your sculptures and your artwork and stuff and talk to Sly. Here's his number. I went home that night. And I called, hello? I said, Mr. Stallone. He goes, no, you call me Sly. I said, okay, Sly. My name is Sandy Collora. I'm a friend of Libra Keene's, and I've got some projects. Oh, yeah, sure. Listen, you come up, you know, on Tuesday or whatever. Mind you, this is before Rocky Balboa, before John Rambo. He was in that kind of funk before he kind of reemerged, you know, like the Phoenix he so wonderfully did. That was the only reason why somebody like that would take a meeting with somebody like me. Come up, knock on the door. And there, standing in the doorway, is Sylvester Stallone. And he looked phenomenal. I couldn't believe how good he looked. He was all yoked and just looked great. He invited me in. He said, hey, how you doing? Come on in. Oh, what you got visual aids here. And he took one of the sculptures and we walk in his living room. And he's like, so, you know, Libra Keene tells me you direct a lot of commercials and stuff like that. What are you working on now? I said, well, oddly enough, I said, it's a little Batman movie I'm putting together. And he put his drink down and he goes, Batman? Really?
Stallone was a big Batman fan, and you know, he said he wanted to be play Batman.
How sure are you that, you know, the studios aren't going to come after you? I said, well, to be honest with you, Sly, I'm winging it. I don't know. And there's just a long pause, and he just goes, all right, I'm in. And I'm thinking in my mind, he's going to give me the money, or somehow at that moment, I didn't know what he meant, but what he was telling me is that he wanted to play Batman. I explained to him how we were going to do the cowl. I said, what I'm going to have to do is life cast you, and we'll sculpt it over the life cast. And I remember clear as day telling him, Sly, remember, this is only going to work if we do this kind of under the radar. I don't really recommend getting your manager and your agent like involved. Oh, no. This is, you know, we're just going to do it, you know, guerrilla style, skeleton crew. That's how we did Rocky. In typical producer fashion, I remember telling Simon that we got Sylvester Stallone, and he goes, you know, now that we've got Stallone, you can get whoever you want to play the Joker.